Was that something that you could watch? Is that your angry face?
That's my angry face.
Oh, okay. You practice your... What's your happy face? Oh, you need to put some WD-40 on that. I love. Oh, that's your like, how you doing face.
All right, I'm still working out the bits.
How it all works?
There we go.
There we go. Beautiful. Now, of course, we are halfway through our Leading Ladies series, of course. So we're speaking to all Oxford Street's leading ladies, some of our legends, and tonight we have an absolute legend joining us in the show tonight.
Yes.
Absolutely thrilled to have her here. And do you reckon we get on over the chat?
I think we do. Let's bring her
it.
on, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the beautiful, the talented, the amazing, the somewhat smelly.
Oh.
Claire de Lune. Which is French.
Hello, Sally.
Cheese.
Hi, Joel.
How are you, beautiful?
You look, Queen. You look absolutely stunning.
Thank
darling.
you, gentlemen. You look.
We need to exchange numbers.
Yeah.
I go to Bali for my.
You fix her up, or
Yeah.
So we need to exchange numbers.
I'll give you my doctor's number. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
The drugs are fucking amazing.
There you go.
In Bali, unfortunately, drugs is not that amazing.
No.
If you follow the
Gotta be careful with
the lovely Corby, yeah, you could, if you take drugs in Bali, you could finish in a lovely hotel called the Karabokan Hotel.
I've heard.
My kind of place, I like 5-star villas.
Yeah.
Now, how have you been, Claire? What's new? What's exciting?
I'm getting younger and younger by the minute.
Absolutely.
No, just hard work, really hard. You know, the restaurant is going absolutely crazy. And now I've got my name in light, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't do as much work as I should. I let Mark do all the work.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about expanding the restaurant? I know a place that's vacant.
I'm not going to make any comments on that.
You will not believe, but I may have been asked.
Right. Claire's Kitchen Mark II.
Claire's Kitchen is perfectly fine the way it is. And we are extending within. We should know, yes, what it means. Extending within, yeah.
Look out, look out.
Wow. Is this like gonna happen?
Sorry, darling.
Is it gonna happen? Are you gonna open up next door?
No.
Oh.
You know, lots of people approach us all the time. Would you like to open one in the North Shore? Would you like to open one in Melbourne? I am quite happy to sit where I am now, let it grow, and then in a few years when I'm ready to retire in Bali, thank you, Matthew, yes, I may just say, take it over, boys, yeah. And do what the fuck you want with it. But for the moment, it's keeping me busy enough, and I'm loving what is happening there. Yeah.
And then tell us about cooking, because you've been cooking, from what I understand, since you're a little boy or girl, whatever the correct pronoun is.
Actually,
somewhere in there.
I was a boy once, yes, I was. Just changed somewhere along the line.
Yeah,
I've been cooking for, are you ready, darling? You won't believe, 42 years.
Wow. I wasn't even...
42?
You were not even designed.
No, I wasn't even bred back then.
You were not even born.
No, it was definitely, I wasn't even thought
And
about
when did
it.
you start cooking?
How did I start cooking? It's actually quite interesting. My parents are fairly simple, you know, lower middle class people, not that much money, you know, working very hard. But we had an auntie Mary, really, like an auntie that was quite wealthy, and she took a shine on me. Actually, she took a shine on me from birth. Maybe she wanted to adopt me, but she didn't. But when I was a young child, she used to take me on holidays, and we used to go all around around France, and go to all the Michelin star restaurants.
Wow.
Because she loved food, and she did love food, and anyway, she did love food, and so did I. And so as a child, I was spending my holidays just traveling all around France, trying the best restaurant that there is. And I got hooked. I love the atmosphere. I love the service. I love the food. And, you know, as soon as I left school, the only thing I wanted to do was actually join a restaurant and go into the business.
Now, you've done a lot in your cooking career, including being on a few television shows.
Yeah.
So there was like the morning show, the Today Show. Tell us a bit about that. Was there some funny on and off camera moments?
Oh, a wonderful time on the midday show with Carrie Ann. And it started with me doing a cooking segment as Mark, as my male alter ego. And then one day, Carrie Ann asked to have a dress-up day. It was around Mardi Gras season or whatever. So, I've done drag a couple of times. Yeah.
Just a couple.
So, I could bring out Claire de Lune for that. And I never asked Mark again, and Claire did 27 weeks, yeah.
Wow. Because that wasn't your first TV experience. I remember as a young girl turning on the Foxtel to the MTV to a TV show called Room 208.
Darling, you were very young indeed, but it was actually after the midday show.
Was it after?
The midday show was 98 to 2000.
Wow.
And Room 208 was 2000 to 2004.
Joel, thanks for fact-checking that for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a clip from Room 208.
Just sack your team, darling.
Yeah, whoever's producing this show.
I don't know. Lucky's hiding under
Let's
a
have a look
box.
at this clip.
Oh.
This is a different
Oh,
Gronk.
no, that's probably, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen and people always ask me, you eat French food all the time, how do you keep fit?
This is how you keep fit?
This is my Jane Fonda moment, really. I do fitness classes. And this is how I keep fit.
Claire, where did you find all those spunky men?
They find me.
Oh.
You can get in,
Can you give us a demonstration?
Twerking, look, it's twerking, guys. Oh, yes! No, it's wonder, it's skinny. We need to do a fitness video together.
I think so. But one of my favorite videos that you did was a cover of the classic song, I Don't Wanna Fucking Dance.
This is a classic, this one.
Have you got that Commodore 64?
That was actually my last show ever on Group 208.
Yep.
And I gave the CD at the last minute to the director. They never listened to the song. And I did that live because the show was live.
Oh, wow.
And when the fuck moment came out, everybody went, oh, and they all said, what the fuck, who cares? It's our last show.
Who cares? This shit happens.
After 245 weeks.
Wow. How did you get into that show?
Same thing I was asked, someone asked me to come and do a little cooking segment actually in the show, and the cooking segment turned into a co-host and then doing numbers, and I said 4 years later, just went running around Australia doing a tour and doing amazing numbers with my dancers. I think it's James Taylor.
Yeah, James makes an appearance
was
in
my
that.
choreographer, and he choreographed a new number every week for all those weeks. So we did, and people will always ask me, what is it out of your mining? If you have to learn 245 fucking numbers, you're not going to bother about the mime.
No.
However, this one, if you look at it closely, is lip perfect.
Oh, you were spot on with this. I was going to ask how many takes were there, but this was live.
It's live, yeah, it's live. So
All those years of practice, though.
Do you still think you could get up and dance like that, Claire?
I couldn't do it anymore. I think it was a few years ago. It was 2004, so you do the math, 12 years ago. And, I probably couldn't dance like that, but you never know.
Any famous faces come through the show? Any cheeky stories you got for us?
We absolutely. It was the show to be seen, really. We were voted the most popular show on Saturday night on television, full stop. And an amazing article in the newspaper. So basically, anyone who came to Sydney, be it a DJ, a movie star, came to the show and co-hosted with us. We had a few interesting guests that came slightly inebriated, and all the kids on the show, the 50 kids that came every week, different one every week, to compete to be the best dancer, were
Some of them were shocking.
they were all terrible. That's what made the show, and they were very young. Because you had to be 14 to 20 to 24 to get in, and we had a Hollywood star just finishing filming a movie at Fox Studio where we were filming. So he dropped in, and he tried to pick up a 14-year-old girl.
Tom Cruise? Was it Tom Cruise?
No, not Tom Cruise would have picked up a young boy.
That's true.
Yeah, he did, but if he did it discreetly in the dressing room after, we could have told him. But he actually did it on air, live.
No.
That was a little bit embarrassing, but
Whoops.
we actually covered it up and made jokes and everybody sort of tried to forget that segment. The good thing with live television is you do it and it's gone, unless it's repeated 3 times during the week. But then we got time to edit.
That's true. That is
and somehow that segment disappeared in the
week. About that?
I have no idea why.
Don't know why. Now, other things she did as well, you used to work with Verushka.
Yes.
There were some shows that you produced at Home Nightclub.
Yes.
Tell us about those ones.
We run Sunday night at home, which was quite amazing. Then we run Hey Homo, sorry.
Hey, this is Hey.
It's okay, don't steal it. We stole.
And all those amazing nights, and we had lots of fun. Verushka and I are soulmates. We worked together for many years. I mean, we did shows here.
Is it true you guys met on a bus?
We met on the bus on the way to a 3 days long party at Madame Lash. Does anyone know Madame Lash? Yeah. Madame Lash was a very big identity in the 80s, 90s, and she used to have amazing parties at a mansion in Palm Beach. And they used to pick you up in a bus, big double-decker bus, with no seats in it, just mattresses, on a Friday night. And then you used to go there and come back on the Monday morning, because the thing is, she used to take you there in the hearse or the bus, and then you made your own way, which usually cost you about $150 in taxes. That's not the point. The point is, I walk into that bus, and the bus had a big sign on the side of the bus, banned nuclear testing in Mururoa. And being French, I felt slightly targeted by that sign. So I walked into the bus and I said, I am French and I apologize and I have nothing to do with the testing. And Verushka said, you come and sit next to me.
Oh.
We spent the whole weekend talking, once everybody was doing a lot of other things, and we became best friends.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's sweet. Now, I've got another clip of you in the database here. Now, it's very unfortunate, and I think maybe we should just watch it first, and then we'll get you to explain.
Would it be the excuse for my first surgery?
Yes. Yes, it would be.
Let's take a look.
I can actually watch it, but it's fine. You can watch it. Can you put the actual commentary, because Trevor actually did the commentary.
Okay.
There we go again. There we go.
And you can actually see stuff come from your face.
Yes, I
onto
put
the
my
ground.
nose on the ground at ARC in the middle of a number that I did thousands of times, including live on Room 208. And basically, one of the dancers got sick that night, so we got someone to
imagine he was dead after the show.
And it fucking dropped me.
Oh no!
Matthew was in Matthew was in the actual audience, and he had to drive me to. You were there. Polly was there. And they had to take me to St. Vincent, because basically I broke my nose on the floor at ARC. But out of bad things, good things come out. Always for me.
You got a brand new nose.
I know, brand new nose paid by the city of Sydney.
That's great. Oh, so
yes.
I was going to say, did Arch not cover this?
No, the story is quite amazing. The day after that was on a Saturday night. The day after that was a bake-off right here at the midnight shift. And I've been doing for 24 and so years. I am the main judge for all the cakes. So I was not going to not go. So I decided to bandage my face as much as I could you know, and just do my eyes and my lips and put a suit on and soldier on, you know, being slightly under the influence of painkillers.
That's how I do it shows.
Yeah, and judge the whole thing. Someone from the city of Sydney was in the audience, contacted me the day after. It was a time where Oxford Street was having a facelift.
Oh.
And they said, would you like to actually be the face of Oxford Street? We're going to take a photo of you with a bandage. Then in a month or so, we take you removing the bandage. And then at the end of the renovation, the brand new face of Oxford Street. And they paid me a shitload of money.
There you go.
Thank you, taxpayers!
Beside the point that also ARC paid for my nose job.
I was going to say,
They had to, yeah.
is that why ARC hasn't updated stage or curtain?
They can't afford to.
They haven't been redecorating for about 30 years because of my nose. I had to
Why?
If you go to ARC and it's a little bit smelly, think of me.
I was going to say, I'm going to blame you for all of our accidents now.
Claire's nose.
Now, speaking of, well, good things, I guess. Diva Hall of Fame 2013, you were introduced into that.
Yeah.
How was that experience to be recognised, or is it just one of those things that is now a doorstop? What have you done?
No, definitely not a full stop, but definitively humbling. And you know, and you don't, you think, oh, it's an award, you know, who cares, it's a diva, who cares? It does make an impact. Like I really was shocked when I was chosen. So like, God, that's the end of my career. But also, like, it is really flattering, and the lovely Verushka, as my best friend and co-worker, did the longest speech ever.
Oh my God,
I think she's still there, isn't she?
I think, oh yeah, so nobody's going to ever break that, yeah. And the crazy thing, everybody said, you know, like she will never get it because basically she accepted on behalf of the two of us.
And of course, wasn't the horse flu happened there? Was that after that?
The what, so we don't
Wasn't the horse flu at the race course? Was it the race course that you won that?
No, where were we? We were at the university.
I was at the university. Wrong year. I've had way too many painkillers today.
Now, thinking about drag,
It's a drug. It's still wearing off.
Drag, back when you sort of first started, looking at the scene then and looking at drag today, do you think it's on a positive, upwards sort of trajectory, or is it sort of, where do you think it is? What's the differences in drag now?
Things changes. You need to move on with the time, you know what I mean? What do you think I opened a restaurant just because I couldn't perform anymore? You need to move on with it, you know what I mean? We can't expect things to stay the same. We were very lucky. We had a very thriving scene in Sydney and in Oxford Street. And by the way, it probably could be a really lovely moment to actually acknowledge the fact that Lee Jennings passed away.
Yes.
And that's a segue to say thank you, Lee Jennings, for the Aubrey Hotel that gave a leg up to so many talented performers. So, you know, it is where basically my first sort of like exposure to drag was at the Aubrey, going and see all those amazing performers. At the time, you know, I never thought that I will one day be on that stage at the Aubrey Hotel. You know, I think that at that time I'd done maybe, you know, one or two drag, you know, parties where you put on a bit of makeup and think you're absolutely fabulous, but I never thought that I will actually do it professionally. For 10 years of my life, drag was my only source of income.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow!
There you go.
That's a long time.
It's a long time, and I was blessed to do that television and to have the exposure. So, you know, do Lipton ads for Tourism Australia.
Yes, yeah,
and all the sort of thing that, you know, I was blessed. Like I've always been lucky. You know, some people say you're lucky. I say, well, I make my own luck most of the time, but I'm also lucky. And I always think that if you're a nice person, it comes to you. You know what I mean? And Claire has never been terribly much of a bitch, you know. I let Verushka be the bitch.
That's why she's not here as a leading lady. Oh, we couldn't book her anyway. But let's talk about Slide. Yeah. You created Slide.
Well, you should know, darling, someone that very close to you used to work with me at Slide, side by side on the decks next to me. Yes, it was very interesting again. One of the owner of Slide was one of the owner of Home Nightclub.
Yeah.
And when Home Nightclub sort of like trickle down, you know, when other places open, we find ourselves without a job there. And they bought the old bank down the road and redid it. And wanted to open it as a gay nightclub, which we all jumped on it, and I was asked to come as a consultant to help, you know, decorate and build and all that. But I've never really wanted to go into a nightclub business, so I just was a consultant. Then after about 3 months of opening, they asked me again to come and see what could be done to make it better, and I did a proposal, presented it to the board of directors, and they said, well, you're starting on Monday. I said, I don't want to job. You have no fucking choice. You're starting on Monday. Basically I did, and stayed there for 7 years, and from a consultant to general manager to creating some amazing show like El Circo. Thank you. El Circo is still running, 9 years now, 67,000 people have seen the show.
Wow.
It's crazy.
There you go. Now you're obviously a very busy person, but I have to know, when you get home and you're just absolutely stuffed and you're hungry, what does Claire whip up?
Oh, I never cook at home.
You never cook at home?
Cook at home, never. I don't even think I've got any thing to cook. It's all takeaway. Like I do takeaway. I absolutely.
I do not believe that. Really?
I adore.
Take away from Claire's kitchen.
Food. I adore Asian food. I adore Thai food. My second home for a little while has been Bali. I fell in love in Bali, and I adopted a child in Bali. And I go there at least 4 times a year.
Wow.
And I just love the food. I love everything about that one.
Yeah, I go there when I want to lose some weight.
Yeah.
Just drink the water.
You know what? You know what? I took Verushka to Bali with me, as I take most of my friends, you're next, to spend time. I eat absolutely everything, street food cooked by, you know, people that work at the villa where I stay, and, you know, never question anything, never see. Verushka, last day of a holiday, got the bloody belly on the plane.
On the plane?
Oh, that was
That's worse than snakes on a plane.
I think she had 8 Imodium tablets, and she's was shitting herself. Sorry, Verushka.
And that just got broadcast live on Facebook.
But she looked fucking amazing. After 2 weeks, she has lost half of the weight, so she loved it.
What happened?
She needs it too.
Hey Claire, we're going to take a very short break, but are you going to come back and join us? We got some fun things planned for you.
I'm having so much fun. I will not miss it for the world.
Awesome. We're going to take a very short break. Guys, jump to the bar, grab yourself a drink, and we'll be back.